Butler University is a scenic campus in the heart of one of the oldest and most recognizable neighborhoods in Indianapolis. We are a place that values tradition and embraces innovation as we educate leaders in our classrooms and entertain community in our venues. But we are not immune to the tragic violence that can occur in a matter of seconds and have a lasting impact for life. The type of violence that has grabbed media headlines across this nation. Statistically, you may likely never face an active shooter on a college campus. But if you do, our job is to mitigate the threat while protecting life. In those first few seconds, you must take decisive action. I'm Officer Christopher Wilburn, representing the Butler University Police Department. This video is an important tool to increase your likelihood of surviving an active shooter incident. The Butler University Police Department trained for all kinds of emergency situations. We work in concert with our public safety partners at the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department and our state, federal, and local departments. Our goal is to maintain a safe environment for everyone on campus. Make no mistake, you can survive an active shooter incident by remembering and planning to take 3 important steps: run, hide, and fight. The university police have the resources and tools to alert our campus community of an emergency. Our dispatch center will utilize our dog alert to send you a text message as soon as possible when a threat is verified on campus or in the surrounding community. Active shooter situations occur very quickly, and sometimes there is little information available. That is why it's important for you to be prepared and act with conviction when you hear or observe something out of place. Know your surroundings at all times. Be mentally prepared and have emergency exits already identified even before encountering an emergency. If an active shooter incident begins on campus or you're notified by a dog alert, your first option is to run. Get out quickly and immediately evacuate the area. Remember, if you can get out safely, do it. Trust your instincts. Groups of people should scatter and run. Get as far away as possible. Once you're safe, call 911. Do not assume someone else will call for you. Be prepared to tell the 911 operator your exact location. Cell phones will automatically go to the Indiana State Police or the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department Dispatch Center.
Yes, there's a shooter on the campus of Butler University, Holcomb Building. Send help.
When dialing 911 on campus, those calls will go directly to the University Police Dispatch Center.
16/24/7 control.
Remember, running should be your top priority. But what if you hear gunshots and you can't get out?
Cover everything that we talked about today. Pick out something that you really like.
Do not second guess your instincts. If you hear gunshots and are unable to safely run, you should hide. If you're in a room, lock the door if you can. Be prepared to barricade all entry points. Turn off lights. Silence your cell phones. Make it as hard as possible for the shooter to locate you. Oftentimes, these individuals are looking for the path of least resistance. Be sure to spread out. Do not huddle together, as this creates one easy target. If you can escape through a window to safely get away, do so.
The shooter's in this building.
There is a last resort when cornered by an active shooter, when running and hiding are not an option. Convince yourself that you will survive. Be aggressive and be prepared to fight for your life, for it may be the only option that you have.
Who was that?
That's how I'm done.
Let's go. Gunshot.
Right there!
Hold up, grab something, anything.
Look around and be ready to use anything available as a weapon. A fire extinguisher, a chair. Fighting back is a last resort. But if it is between you and the active shooter, we want you to survive. Be prepared for the fight And know that statistically, active shooters are apprehended or eliminated within the first 5 minutes of the incident. When law enforcement is notified, they will respond immediately. Countless hours of training have been invested for these types of incidents. You may only need to fight for a few seconds, but it may be the most important 2 seconds of your life. A survival mindset is key. Know that when officers arrive to a situation like this, our first priority is to neutralize the threat. Students, faculty, and staff should be prepared to show their hands at all times. Let's go.
Police, show me your hands!
He's inside! He's inside!
Drop the gun! Drop the gun! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! I'm cuffing him. I'm cuffing him. Remember, run, hide, fight can save lives.